What's up, y'all? It's popping. About to react to this BuzzFeed video. This is Black Americans finding out which African tribe they're from. So yeah, we're gonna see these black people use this particular type of ancestry test to see what tribe they originate from. So yeah, let's see how this goes.
This test is so important for me to take because I'm a handsome man. Like, my genetics is so freaking strong, ladies. You want your kids to look like me. And
Really?
I just know where that
I do
from.
not. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna be shady, but you was taking it a bit far. Relax.
So I'm Key, and today we're going to be finding out which African tribe we're from.
I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. At least that's where the colonizers brought me. The little that I know about my family background, it mostly comes from my mom's side. On my dad's side, I don't know much about where it comes from. My dad's last name, it is Irish, I believe. So, like, I don't know. I don't know if that has anything really to do with anything other than, like, they were owned by people from Ireland or something like that. But my grandfather on my mom's side, he always told me that we were Nigerian and part Irish too, but he also was like a pathological liar.
Oh, damn.
Hi, my name is Quincy James and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. So I'm lucky enough to know like where my ancestors kind of come from. My grandfather and my grandmother, they're both from Trinidad and Tobago. So most of my family have like Caribbean roots, and my mom was the first one to come over to the United States. So I'm first generation American.
So I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, but I spent most of my time growing up in Arkansas. Maternally, I know a few things. One, I know that Williams is obviously a slave name. It's like one of the biggest slave owners' names. But I also know my grandmother's maiden name is Boykin, which I know was huge in South Carolina.
I don't know where I'm from. It probably has to be Western Africa because like I'm like a nerd for history. Oh, I honestly don't know.
That's not how that
I feel like it is shrouded in mystery. One time I did this ancestry project in school, and like all the other kids like, oh, my family is from England, or my family has direct ties to Russia, or like whatever. And it was just weird for me because I asked so many people in my family, and a lot of them didn't even know. And it's kind of sad because like a lot of black people don't have that ability to be like, yeah, this is where I'm from, where I know exactly where we go. And I feel like a lot of that was stolen from us.
I text two of my uncles who I think are like, they know most about everything that's happened in our family and our family history, so I text them both. And here was my eloquent solicitation for more information on family history. Hey y'all, I'm shooting a video tomorrow for work where I get my DNA tested to find out which African tribe I'm from via the new African ancestry test. Do either of you guys know anything about where our family is from originally? United States or outside of the United States? Or any idea where our folks were from before Arkansas? Any information helps? Thank you. So I sent that long text to my uncle, and his response, Wakanda.
Well, before I even get into this, I don't like white people have to do that. Do white people really trace back their family like because of
I don't think so.
Brutal slave trade?
Alright, so off rip, it says, better, bolder, blacker. Choose African ancestry. Yes, here for all of this.
I just wanna rolly.
I say, who bring that girls to the party? Who got hair just like Jones?
Sounds like a Wednesday night at We House.
He is so out of line.
Negro spiritual.
What? Oh, yeah.
I wonder if our ancestors knew that we were going to be the way that we are, but they still have done the things that they did.
So I filled out everything. I got the packet together. I'm not gonna lick this stamp. I'm gonna use a sponge.
They could literally tell you anything though. Like, what you gonna say? Nah, that ain't right. I know the truth. Like, they can tell you
where my
whatever.
ancestors were stolen from.
Hi, I'm Gina Page. I'm the president and co-founder of AfricanAncestry.com. So I'm in the business of being black. I love sitting down with Black people and telling them where they're from and sharing this transformative information. So I'm looking forward to the crew from BuzzFeed to tell them where their roots are.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, the test that you took looks at one branch of your family tree,
Okay.
right? So you know you have 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, and it keeps going back,
right?
right? We're only looking at one branch.
Okay.
So we looked at your mother's line.
Whoa.
And that goes back 500 to 2,000 years. So when we trace paternal line, we use what's called the Y chromosome.
Right.
That's what you inherited from your father. He got it from his father and his father and his father. Well, during the history of slavery, white men were having brown babies
Right.
more often. So let's say a British slaveholder fathers a son with an enslaved Nigerian woman. The son's going to be black,
Right, right.
He's going to have black sons who have black sons who have black sons, whether they look like me or you. The Y chromosome goes back to the British man.
So that would like divert
So,
where the lineage
right.
goes.
So it's going to be European, not African. And that's no surprise. We know that history,
Right.
So white women weren't having brown babies as often as white men. So that's why we see African ancestry more often on the maternal line.
Wow.
So your results are actually a little unusual.
Oh God.
And that's because we found matches for you in several different countries.
Whoa.
They're all
wow.
African.
Okay.
So you're African.
Yes.
You're part of the family.
Yeah.
But we found your results in 4 countries, most of which were part of the Mali Empire. One country that we found your ancestry in has a group of people called the Jola people, and they are in Guinea-Bissau today.
Guinea-Bissau.
So that's one of the smallest countries on the west coast of Africa.
So what's that?
Also,
Never
we
heard of
found your same DNA signature among people who are Mandinka. The Mandinka
I've heard of
are the griot of the culture, and the griots are the keepers of the culture. So through music and song, they tell the history of families in the different Senegalese communities. So they're from Senegal.
That's cool.
So the Mandinka are also known as warriors.
Okay.
Which leads me to the next group that you share ancestry with, which is the Mende.
The Mende.
The Mende people in Sierra Leone today.
Okay.
And the Mende are known as those who were on the Amistad. Basically, the enslaved Africans on the ship refused to be captured,
Yes.
and they turned the ship around.
I've always thought back to because I'm very good at directions. I can go somewhere once. I'm like, oh, I can get back. I just have that innate sense. And thinking about being a warrior, I've always considered myself if we lived in a society where we didn't have electronics and things to tell us where we're going, I would just be a gatherer or a warrior because I know where I'm going.
So then this is crazy because I haven't met you before 5 minutes ago.
Right.
We didn't plan this.
No.
But the last group that you share ancestry with were the coastal people in southeastern Liberia, and they were sailors.
That is weird.
And
That's
so, not only were they sailors, but they were very resistant to enslavement. And the British often wouldn't enslave them, but instead would have them navigate the ships. I'm just saying.
That's really cool.
I'm not making this up.
I'm very excited to just to be able to pinpoint where my people are from and also have a lot of historical context of who I am as a person. I knew obviously your DNA holds a lot of secrets to who you are, but I didn't realize how specific it would be. And I also to know that these tribes and these groups of people make up my part of my personality or part of the talents and abilities that I had. There's a level of understanding I have now that makes me so much more excited than I ever thought I would have been. So thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
so appreciative.
Welcome to the African Ancestry.
Yes. Hi.
Kind of crazy.
What's going on? How's it
Nice to
going?
meet
So I wish I would
My
have saw
whole
his
family's
first.
waiting on these results.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I was really excited when I saw that your people were from Trinidad because that helps to give us some variety and to spread the.
But I gotta head out. This video is too long. But I feel like his would have probably been the most entertaining because he seemed pretty funny. But yeah, if you're into this type of thing, then yeah, sure. You know, trace your ancestry back and see which tribe you came from. But no, I'm always a little apprehensive of these companies, honestly, because a friend once told me that they actually was working with a company and they sent like their DNA to them on 2 separate occasions, I think like a year apart or something like that, and they gave them like 2 completely different results. So yeah, it's just like these companies can't easily just tell you anything, because how can you confirm it? They like, no, we got your DNA and this is what we found. Like, is that really what they found? You know, so you gotta kind of trust them. So yeah, I mean, I guess you just take that chance. But yeah, if you're into this type of thing, if you're interested, then sure, I could see someone wanting to do a test like this. I mean, I personally wouldn't, want to, but I have my reasonings. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought though, and I'll see y'all the next time.